Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. And the finish! Brilliant from Reinders! A finish of true class! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He is through here! It's a promising position. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Thuram. Oh, such a clever touch. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1.
Yeah, an early test for the keeper, and
he's had a crack. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Now it's Haaland. That is a great pick out. Mbappe has it in a wide position. And that was very necessary. Sanchez. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Bellingham.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Calvert-Lewin is herring after that one. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Thuram. And he's picked out the run. He could be in charge, surely! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's a searching pass. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Schlotterbeck gets it away. And that's been won straight back. Hiucb502. Nice sequence of passes, this. Reinders, given the lift of his goal. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Reinders. Gets into some space. Alexander-Arnold, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now, this could be a chance.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's picked it up out wide. Skims one. He's had a shot! He's scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from...
Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that has left him in a heap. Bellingham. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Vinicius Junior plays a sharp little ball here. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Saka. He's beaten the last man. He has a looker and a chance. It's there. And they get themselves in front. How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Vietnam go into the lead. Thuram. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Rice. And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Mbappe.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mbappe is on his own. He can get that clear. And they're quick to get it back. Saka. Thuram. Vinicius Junior. Now Mbappe. He's got away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander-Arnold, he's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space here. Played into the box. Big header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Schlotterbeck. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter. No
shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Haaland. Gravenberg. And it's McKennie. Oh, good take in a good area. Matheus Cunha. Oh, easy pickings there. This looks promising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That is a brilliant interception. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Mohamed Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Haaland. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Yildiz. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. No foul, says the referee. Neatly clipped into space. Ferran Torres gets rid without sophistication. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Keep calm and carry on.
It's Calvert-Lewin! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ferran Torres. Nicely weighted ball. That's going to go a long way. And he's quick to snatch it back. Salah, played out wide. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken. Vietnam can make their change now with a break in play. So major alterations here in the defensive department.
Yeah, it's a reshuffle at the back, Peter.
He gets big! Should have equalised.
Haaland was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
And here's Haaland. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Ndika.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Cucurella puts the ball in. And they're back on the ball again. And he's gone looking for safety. And Sanchez knocks it into space. And it's Cucurella. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Your final thoughts, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, Haaland! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And again! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Hernandez. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Now he's off and running. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's being shifted off it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. And they can counter here. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gravenberg. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Hiucb502 looking to play him in. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Thuram proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Thuram. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ah, that's a fine interception. Mbappe. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get on the end of this? He's beaten the last. Goes for a shot! Off the post. It's in. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That has... and the shot! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Vietnam take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hernandez. Reinders clears. and claimed it back swiftly. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Knocks it out wide. In towards the back stick.
Yeah, it was a shame his technique just let him down. We've all been there.
Gravenberg. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Thuram. Bellingham. Oh, he's played it in low. And he's heaved it away. And it's Bellingham. Gravenberg. Reinders. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Szoboszlai. Can he get it through? Bellingham. Now Mbappe. And the first 45 minutes are up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's a pretty loose pass, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's a good ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vinicius Junior. Quality ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Thuram. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Van Dijk. Nicely aimed pass. It's a good spell of possession, this. Vietnam finding their passes. Mbappe. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. Reinders. Mbappe. And here's Alvarez. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he welcomes it in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Haaland. Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Alvarez. Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. That's a shade optimistic. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's opted for the long pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Goes looking wide. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gravenberg. And Araujo.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Chance! Semenyo. Maciej Cunha. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Rice. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he can clear it away. Hernandez. Here's Maciej Cunha. Haaland. Short changes him with that pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And he's there to belt it away. Van Dijk.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Danger averted for now. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Bullish header! And again! And it's a goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Haaland at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the pass is intercepted. And that's gone loose. Oh, can he get onto this?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hernandez with the slide tackle there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely shaped ball. Soboslai in acres of space out wide. Soboslai, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And it's Reinders. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Sanchez promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Griezmann. Shot could be on. It's Calvert-Lewin! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
That's going in strongly.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Sanchez gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Calvert-Lewin. Now it's Szoboszlai. Deep cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Another chance from a corner. This their second corner of the game. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Spread out to the left. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Rafinha. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
And he's been shifted off it. Szoboszlai, and that's been intercepted. Reinders tries to play it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's going to go a long way. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and It was drilled.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Nicely spread. Bellingham receives it in a wide position. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Some really good ball movement. Soboslai. Nicely weighted ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ball driven forward. Big header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez cuts it out. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The pass has gone astray. Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that was very necessary. Reinders ploughing through the middle. Well, there's the clearance. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rafinha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through. Now the ball. A header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Hernandez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Rice spreads it out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. So, third corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Spread it left. Now it's Rice. He rises! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Bellingham. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bellingham has given away a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Greenwood thinks about Mbappe! In he goes again. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now, can they get him away? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yildiz. Turam. It's Greenwood! Just off target.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Is there any support? Greenwood! Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There will be a throw-in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Haaland. That is a brilliant interception. Van Dijk gets it clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And he's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Soboslai. That's good play. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha's cross. Oh, he's been caught. Shot a goal! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range. Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, important interception. Van Dijk clears. Looking for the run. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, this is a great position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to retrieve it. I think we're just about done here. And here's Haaland. And the shot! No mistake! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Soboslai. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van der Ven. That's a cute ball. Soboslai gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. It's Vinicius Junior. Olise. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Chance, surely! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Fired deep towards the back post. Rodri. Mbappe. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Olise. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really...
It's Calvert-Lewin! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and throw.
Chance! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And now he has two. Quite a thriller this one's become. And the finish! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Corner number 2 then. Van Dijk can get it clear. Olise. Oh, good-looking ball. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Extra time reaches half-time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. And here's Haaland. And it's Rodri. McKennie. McKennie. Oh, this is a very good run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that's a lovely exchange. And it's Van Dijk. Could be danger here. He is through here. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Neither of these two. McKennie! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Timber. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mbappe, it's Greenwood! And again the keeper stands strong. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Desperate defending required here. And a chance! And that is it. There will be penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. 1-0.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Greenwood next in line, and here he is.
Yeah, good pen that. He just did what he was asked.
Haaland will take their second. Oh, he's missed it, he's hit the post!
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Yildiz is the man who's second in line. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
The third man in the queue. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Haaland is the third man to step forward. Oh, coolly does it.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Vinicius Junior is fourth up.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Mbappe is the fourth man to step forward for them. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
So this to seal it. Back off the post.
Ah, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Vietnam are looking to save match point. Saves it! And that's won it! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Reinders. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Goal! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the counter is on.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Calvert-Lewin. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. Bellingham. There he goes, motoring forward. Reinders. This looks promising. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Reinders. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Haaland was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, can he get onto this? And he's had it nicked away. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Reinders. And here's Bellingham. Chance for a shot! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Climbs up big. It's in. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. A heavy challenge. Can he get... He's had a shot! Just off target. And that has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Reinders. Here's Rodri. Schlotterbeck. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Bellingham. Here's Rodri. Knocks it out wide. Lofted. He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Hernandez. It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Van der Ven. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Calvert-Lewin, given the lift of his goal. Looking for decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Reinders. And a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Matheus Cunha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Osimhen. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold clears. No, he's had it taken off him. And here's Calvert-Lewin. And that's a... Shoots! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target. Rafinha.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vietnam clearly...
Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold plays it across.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Saka. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Might be dangerous. Oh, shooting chance! Pass somewhat off target, and that's a good ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's picked his way through. He's in a good position here. In towards the back. Big header! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Haaland. And it's Szoboszlai. Bellingham is onto this. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Reinders. Alexander-Arnold. That ball looks a good one. And that should get the job done. No way through, so back it comes. And the shot! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Haaland does really well there. He is strong. And he's taking no chances there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha has it out wide and in space. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Saka tries to pass it through. That is ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk cuts it out. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Shot a goal! He has done it! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter.
John, surely! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
This could be their final throw of the dice.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Keeper's dealt with that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nicked it back promptly. Olise, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
McKennie. Vinicius Junior. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.